Hey everyone, welcome back to Ancestral Healing. I hope you had an amazing week. Today we are going to talk about vitamin C on the carnivore diet. Are we all going to die of scurvy? So, for those of you that don't know, scurvy is a disease that happens when you have a lack of vitamin C. Symptoms include feeling tired, weakness, soreness in the legs, and in the arms. Without treatment, you can have disease in the gums, decreased red blood cells, changes to your hair, and even bleeding from the skin. So, this was a question that I came across when I first discovered the carnivore diet. It was the big deal. What about vitamin C? What about magnesium? And what about antioxidants? And it took me a while to fully understand what about vitamin C. And now that I'm, over 3 years into an animal based diet, I haven't had scurvy. None of my friends have had scurvy. And I haven't even met anyone on the internet who has scurvy. So I haven't heard of anyone yet. It seems like we're in the clear. But for those of you wondering what's the connection between, the need for vitamin C on a carnivore diet, I'm going to make a little video for you. So let's get right into it. To begin, we have to acknowledge that how the government created the recommended daily allowances, the RDA, of nutrients is a little bit crazy. It doesn't really apply to us. They kind of just put a blanket statement for every person to kind of dictate how many vitamins and minerals they need. It's a blanket statement for vitamin and mineral requirements for the entire population, when really this should be considered across multiple factors. We have to take in age, weight, activity level when we consider nutrient and mineral requirements. So, information that we do know is that when you consume a diet that includes carbohydrates, your body will have different nutrient and mineral requirements than if you are a person who does not consume any carbs. Basically, if you don't eat carbs, you don't need the same amount of nutrients. On a ketovore or carnivore diet, our metabolism uses different metabolic pathways which produce different metabolic and physiological effects. So I would not worry if you are eating a carnivore diet or just a more animal-based diet or a ketogenic diet. If you're having your variety of foods, and I know some people may disagree with me, there's some people out there like Sean Baker who just eat a steak a day. Cool, do you? You're a doctor. I'm sure you know what you're doing. But my approach that I like to take is when I can, I like to eat a variety of animal based foods just to make sure that I'm getting in that variety of nutrients. So, for example, pork liver and chicken liver have quite high amounts of vitamin C. Many of these foods, if we consume about 7 ounces, that's about 200 grams a day, we're covering our need for vitamin C. That covers it all, your daily intake. Some other foods with vitamin C are beef spleen, beef thymus, salmon roe, chicken giblets, goose meat, cuttlefish, oysters. You guys know how much I love my oysters. I can't get oysters here often, but I do take Oyster Max supplements, which is 100% pure oyster extract powder. It's amazing for zinc, now for vitamin C, for female hormones. Helps with, period symptoms. I almost have none, just a little reminder when I get my period, because I get a little bit of a cramp. But other than that, I'm not suffering through my periods, which I highly attribute to oysters or eating or taking oyster supplements. Crab is also high in vitamin C, scallops. So you have options. You don't have to be scared. You're not going to die of scurvy on carnivore. Do not worry about that. Focus on your health and the positive things that this way of eating can bring and how it can impact your life. So, guys, that's about it on my talk today about vitamin C. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. I'd love to make more videos for you guys. I appreciate all your support. Have a great weekend ahead, and watch these 2 videos on the screen if you haven't already. Have a great day. Bye.